The Chicago Bears were recently valued at nearly $9 billion in a minority stake sale, setting a new National Football League record.
This valuation comes from a deal involving 2.35% of the team being sold to existing owners.
The deal, approved by the league's finance committee, closed several days ago.
This transaction does not require approval from 3/4 of the National Football League owners because it involves existing owners.
Just last year, the Chicago Bears were valued at $6.4 billion, ranking 10th in the league.
This new valuation increases their ranking to 7th.
The stake sold belonged to the estate of Andrew McKenna, who passed away in 2023.
Gladiota Sports Partners represented the estate in this sale.
The Trump administration launched national security investigations into imports of robotics, industrial machinery, and medical devices.
This move could lead to new tariffs and increased costs for consumers, hospitals, and manufacturers.
The investigations, opened September 2, will assess if these imports threaten United States national security.
The probes could expand tariffs to include personal protective equipment like surgical masks and N95 respirators.
Other medical consumables, including syringes, needles, and prescription drugs, are also included.
Imported medical equipment such as wheelchairs, hospital beds, and diagnostic devices are also under scrutiny.
These probes may justify new tariffs to boost domestic production of goods considered critical for national security.
The Department of Commerce is seeking comments from companies on their projected demand for these products.
European stocks declined Thursday, driven by renewed concerns about United States trade policy.
The United States government launched a national security investigation into medical device, robotics, and industrial machinery imports.
This sparked fears that these goods might be the next target of tariffs.
Medical technology company stocks fell, with Convatec leading losses on the Stoxx 600.
Siemens Healthineers and Philips also experienced declines.
Meanwhile, retail stocks offered a bright spot, led by H&M after strong earnings.
The Pan-European Stoxx 600 was slightly lower in morning trading.
Investors also awaited United States jobs data and the Swiss National Bank monetary policy update.
H&M shares rose significantly Thursday after the retailer reported better than expected third-quarter results.
Their turnaround strategy seems to be gaining traction.
Shares jumped 10% by 8 to 48 a.m. London time, which is 3 to 20 a.m. Eastern time.
The fashion retailer saw a 40% year-over-year increase in operating profit.
This reached 4.9 billion Swedish krona, equivalent to 522 million United States dollars.
This exceeded analyst forecasts of 3.7 billion Swedish krona, according to an LSEG poll.
Net sales for the 3 months ending in August reached 57 billion Swedish krona.
This also surpassed expectations, which were at 56.8 billion Swedish krona.
Jimmy Kimmel Live returned to television Tuesday night and drew 6.26 million viewers.
This is significantly higher than the average viewership of 1.42 million during the 2024-2025 season.
The show aired on ABC, which is owned by Disney.
It was the first time Jimmy Kimmel publicly addressed his suspension following controversial comments.
Kimmel said he did not intend to make light of the murder of a young man.
He also stated that he does not think there is anything funny about it.
The monologue earned over 26 million views on YouTube and social media platforms.
Tuesday's show also had its highest rating among adults 18 to 49 years old in over a decade.
London bank executives are requesting more transparent and consistent policies.
They are concerned about potential tax increases in the upcoming United Kingdom budget.
These tax hikes could negatively impact the financial services industry.
Chief executive officers from Barclays, Citi, and JP Morgan spoke with CNBC.
They discussed the United Kingdom navigating the challenges from United States President Donald Trump's tariff issues.
Financial services have seen increased profits and a better deal-making environment.
However, they are cautious about potential tax increases in Finance Minister Rachel Reeves' autumn budget.
This budget is scheduled for November 26.
Roche aims to be a leading global player in obesity treatment, rivaling Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly.
Roche Pharmaceuticals CEO Teresa Graham emphasized this goal to investors.
Roche's experimental weight loss drug, Cort 388, has entered phase 3 trials.
This is the final trial stage before seeking regulatory approval.
Roche currently has no approved obesity drugs on the market.
However, the company targets launching its obesity treatments by 2030.
This includes petrelintide, co-developed with Zealand Pharma.
Petrelintide is a promising amylin analog treatment.
Senator Elizabeth Warren criticized Rolex for hosting former President Donald Trump at the United States Open.
Warren suggested Rolex might be attempting to avoid tariffs imposed on Switzerland.
The senator compared Rolex's actions to those of Apple and Nvidia.
She questioned whether Rolex was seeking tariff exemptions through its relationship with Trump.
Both Apple and Nvidia announced domestic investments following Trump's return to office.
Trump previously hosted technology leaders for a White House dinner.
A White House spokesperson dismissed Warren's concerns as conspiracy theories.
Apple, Nvidia, and Rolex either declined to comment or did not respond.
Curtis Sliwa, founder of the Guardian Angels, claims he was offered money to drop out of the New York City mayoral race.
Sliwa, the Republican nominee, stated he received at least 7 calls from emissaries of wealthy individuals.
These individuals repeatedly offered him money to end his campaign, according to a Wednesday report.
He condemned these offers as unethical and illegal.
Sliwa warned that he would reveal the names of those involved if he receives another offer.
This warning was reported by NBC affiliate WNBC.
Sliwa firmly reiterated his commitment to continuing his campaign.
He attended a protest against a migrant tent shelter in Brooklyn on August 22, 2023.
Danish startup Light secured funding amid venture capitalist interest in artificial intelligence.
Founded in 2022, Light creates software using AI to automate financial tasks for businesses.
The Copenhagen-based company raised $30 million in Series A funding.
Balderton Capital, an early investor in Revolut and GoCardless, led the round.
Other investors included Atomico, Cherry Ventures, Seedcamp, and Entree Capital.
Angel investors included Hugging Face co-founder Thomas Wolfe and Meta board member Charlie Songhurst.
Light plans to use the funds to expand its commercial operations, according to CEO Jonathan Sanders.
The startup recently opened a London office and plans to open one in New York.
Nvidia will invest billions of dollars in OpenAI, primarily for leasing Nvidia chips.
The agreement involves up to $100 billion, paid as artificial intelligence supercomputing facilities are built.
The first facility will be online in the second half of 2026.
OpenAI will lease, not purchase, Nvidia graphics processing units.
Leasing allows OpenAI to spread costs over the GPU's lifespan, up to 5 years.
Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang estimates a gigawatt-capacity artificial intelligence data center costs $50 billion.
$35 billion of that cost goes towards Nvidia GPUs.
An initial $10 billion will soon be available to OpenAI.
Former President Donald Trump claimed sabotage at the United Nations.
He stated that an escalator, a teleprompter, and a microphone malfunctioned during his visit.
Trump described the incidents as a triple sabotage in a post on Truth Social.
He said the escalator suddenly stopped while he and Melania Trump were on it.
Trump expressed concern that they could have fallen if they were not holding the handrail.
He called for an investigation and preservation of security tapes.
Trump also mentioned issues with the teleprompter and microphone during his United Nations address.
The White House retweeted Trump's post about the alleged sabotage.
Former Federal Bureau of Investigation Director James Comey may face indictment in Virginia.
MSNBC reported this development on Wednesday.
Comey was fired by President Donald Trump early in his presidency.
This news follows the resignation of interim United States Attorney Eric Sieber.
Sieber resisted charging Comey.
Trump appointed Lindsay Halligan to replace Sieber.
Halligan previously represented Trump in personal legal matters.
The specific charges against Comey remain unclear.
Many American workers are hesitant to leave their current jobs, a phenomenon known as job hugging.
This trend has significant economic implications.
While low turnover might seem positive, experts warn it could indicate growing employee disengagement.
A study in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine found that disengagement costs a 1,000-person company approximately $5 million annually.
This translates to $4,000 per disengaged worker and $20,000 per disengaged executive.
A LinkedIn survey revealed that 58% of United States professionals feel their skills are underutilized.
When disengaged employees remain, their work falls on colleagues, increasing stress and reducing overall productivity.
This extra burden can further strain engaged employees who must compensate for their disengaged teammates.
Stocks are declining for a second consecutive day, retreating from Monday's record close.
The artificial intelligence sector propelled the market to new highs, but profit-taking is occurring.
High-performing stocks this month are giving back some gains.
Oracle and Micron are leading the technology sector lower, despite being up over 30% in September.
Instagram reached 3 billion monthly active users, according to Meta Platforms' Chief Executive Officer Mark Zuckerberg.
This surpasses the last reported figure of 2 billion users almost 3 years ago.
Both Facebook and WhatsApp, Meta's other platforms, have already exceeded 3 billion monthly users.
Instagram and Facebook are Meta's primary revenue sources.
That's a wrap on this episode of US Market Brief. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next time with more stock market updates, earnings highlights, and insights from Wall Street.